Oh, so I took apart part of my computer today because the fan's been acting up, and so I full on took it out and tried to see if cleaning it would fix the problem. It did not. I think it's just broke.
That's always fun.
It's one of the one of the fans that just goes from inside to outside the computer, so it's not a huge deal. Especially since the fucking CPU fan I have is so huge it actually does the job of that fan as well. Cause I got like an i7 6900 or whatever. I don't fucking remember. And so you have to have this giant ass fucking heatsink on it.
As always, there's no kill like overkill.
Dude, it's so big that it barely fits. And it has like a fan on either side of it. Like it's this big ass block with fans on either side. It's fucking it
I might be back to the life of having no table.
No, but you need a table.
A table is kind of important, but I do not see one.
No. This is the problem with trying to do online things with you at a reasonable hour.
Yeah, I
But
don't
then
have high hopes. It's also not even recognizing that Arashi exists.
and then the worst part is though is that like it's not like we can do it at unreasonable hours because you have a life as well. It's,
We can do it at slightly less reasonable hours.
oh my god, tomorrow's D&D with Beetle. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do that game. I have to wake up at fucking 6:30 tomorrow. It's not that his computer doesn't acknowledge you, Arashi. It's that his internet doesn't acknowledge you.
Yeah, my internet is struggling to connect to Discord, let alone Tabletop Simulator.
Yeah, you haven't even tried to begin loading in.
I can technically see your name as the host of the room after like 45 seconds of trying to load in.
And I
Also,
can,
for a little bit, I could see through the DM screen, but only for a little bit.
I mean, I'll be real, there's nothing in there terribly important. Come on, Corey, you can do it. I believe in you.
Something changed, but I don't know what exactly because it stuttered. Also, you really shouldn't believe in me. There's no good reason to believe in me right now.
Where there's a will, there's a way.
I'll give it like 10 to 15 minutes, and if that's not enough, I don't think there's any hope.
I mean, that might be it. I'll be real. I was planning on giving it another couple of minutes and then having you relog to see if. it would work better. 10 to 15 minutes, there's no way in hell.
Okay. We'll give it another minute or two, and then I'll reset and see if it helps at all.
Like, I'm like, if you don't see the loading bar, well, the loading percentage by the, like, I can't even see your ping right now.
Nor can I. Let's see, what's my ping to Discord? It's hovering around 500. So, there's that. There's a block. Oh, something's happening.
There you go. There you go. I see your ping now. There's a percentage. Everything's moving. Wait, it went down? Why is the percentage going down? That's a new one. Did you do it, Corey? Are you in?
I might be. I
Well,
appear
apparently
to be in.
that's Team Pink. Oh, Team Purple's over there.
Yeah, it's over on the end of the table, unless you want me to sit at the head of the table.
No, that's so. Oh my god, why won't they? My dog's been barking for like a solid 25 minutes.
Oh, the lag hurts.
Okay, hold on, I'll be right back. I gotta go yell at my
Okay.
dogs.
I think I have a solid second of delay between trying to do something and then getting a response.
I'm back.
My ping is terrifying.
I mean, just because it jumps around a lot. Well, Priest says he's gonna be here in 5 minutes. Me going, don't know where you went, fucking, in the 14 minutes that it took me to message you back, but we're D&Ding. Finally got through to him. Like, fucking, I messaged him at the same time I messaged you. Then I messaged him at the same time I messaged you again. I mean, he wants to be, and we've only done one session, so, I mean, if he can make the times, it's whatever. Corey, you just having fun watching Ping do strange things to dice rolls?
Yeah, it's lovely when they kind of stop midair and just sit there for a second or two, confusingly.
It's for dramatic effect. This song does not sound like one of the songs I was listening to. It's because it wasn't. I knew it. There we go. Okay, so last we left off, you guys. Should I wait for Priest? Nah, he'll show up when
Probably.
he shows. He'll show up when he shows up. It's whatever. Um. Oh well, never mind then. Okay, Arashi, you do you. Oh, I also saw that Final Fantasy 15 was a game you wanted. I don't know if that means it's on your wish list or something. Maybe it's games on their
Yeah,
wish
want
list.
is on wish list.
Yeah. Because I saw that when I went to go re-download it.
Mm. Yeah, it's basically just a list of things that someday I might buy if I feel like it. Grant, half of them are I was interested in this once and then forgot to remove it from the list.
See, I don't do that. Instead, I add it when I really want something and then let it sit there for 2 weeks and then remove it. Pretty much guaranteed. I just put games that, as a like impulse buy, I really want, and I'm like, I don't actually really want this. I just really want this at this exact second. So I'll put it on the wish list, and then in 2 weeks I'll be disinterested in it.
If I
Or
want something as an impulse buy, I just buy it.
see, but then you regret it like the very next day.
We'll see. I might regret buying Baba Is You. It's interesting so far.
Oh my god, I hate that game.
It's rather difficult.
Dude, I sat there for like fucking 30 minutes working on one puzzle before eventually I just gave up. That fucking
Yeah.
that crab and that rock and that other rock and
Hey, I
I
did that
don't
level. The
know.
level was easy.
There are multiple crabs and rocks and jellyfish and
There's
jellyfish.
only one area with those things, and I cleared that area.
Even the bonus missions.
Yes, I cleared the entire thing. I'm stuck on the next area on something that I feel like is stupidly simple because I just can't figure it out for the life of me. So, yours and Arashi's pings keep trading locations of whose is worse. To me.
Hi,
I
priest.
don't
Glad
understand.
to see you finally showed up. I'm doing D&D.
Ugh.
So, priest, I've been meaning to ask you in your life, like, when you send somebody a message, you just throw away the instrument after about 2 minutes.
Like my phone? Like, do I just throw that away?
Like you text somebody, and if they don't respond in 2 minutes, you just throw your phone into like just off the fucking
The
roof.
the abyss.
Like, cause
Yes.
cause you just fucking disintegrate instantly. And I'm like, does he plan to respond to messages that he sent? Oh,
I
he's a
consider
scum.
it. Echo, turn the bed lights to 60%. Jesus Christ, I can't see a fucking thing in here. Oh, this.
I mean, Priest has good ping. Look at Priest ping. Wow, solid. Fucking. He's the only person who's green. I've never even seen that before.
Why is the ping made out of butt cheeks?
Because Corey lives in the boonies and Arashi lives halfway across the country.
Well, I don't care about.
My internet also hates existence right now for some unknown reason.
Isn't it because there's 3 different people streaming?
Currently there's at most one other person streaming, and I am
I'm,
not currently streaming.
I mean, that one will probably do it, not gonna lie.
It really shouldn't. Not
Thank
this
you.
badly, at least.
Is Steam downloading?
I checked that. It's not downloading or updating, nor is anything else.
Okay.
You guys got to move out of your third world country level shithole cities.
I would love to.
Oh, Do you want like? Do you want like $10?
I don't think that'll help very much.
Well, I tried. That's everything I have.
I mean, I'll take $10.
Too late. I already offered it to Corey, and he said no. I burned it.
I was handed $100 the other night for going and seeing what was wrong with a vehicle, finding nothing wrong, and sending the person home.
Was
I
it
was
Matt?
confused. No, it was my uncle.
Oh.
Matt wants me to try and work on his car, and I'm afraid of it.
I mean, that's why I asked. Anyways, okay. So, let's get some D&D in here. Last time on Dragon Ball Z, you guys were on a ship going to the New World, and pirates showed up, and you were like, "Fuck those pirates!" And then you murdered all of them, and then sunk their ship. You found some pieces of paper that you can't read because, hilariously enough, neither of you have the ability to read. Um, and you also found a little secret hidden chest that had some stuff in it. And
Guilty, can you grab me spell slots?
do you think you deserve spell slots, priest?
I so fucking do deserve.
There you go.
Thank you. Do you deserve it? I so much fucking so think so. God damn it. All right. Just let me know when you want to bring me in, Gil. I'm just gonna be plugging in numbers and picking skills to be proficient with. Oh,
And
fuck my ass.
no. Oh wait, we need to have another dude for priest. Priest, what's your character name?
I don't know. I'll write it down in a second.
Fat, got it. Okay.
Oh. I will fuck murder every Microsoft employee if this doesn't work the way I want it to.
I mean, okay. I'm gonna need to calm down a little bit, but okay. We have Io, Melody, and Fat.
And it doesn't fucking work. God damn it. Amy, will you turn on my TV before genocide happens, please? Oh, you full screen faggot. Suck my dick.
Man, okay. So you guys, I believe we took a long rest after that, and everybody slept. Um, and I'm just gonna paste Priest into the party. He's there now because I can't be asked to reason into why you guys would want to be friends with a ghost, but you're friends with a ghost now. Congratulations. See, but then why would you make friends with the haunted ship ghost? But anyways, no, you're friends with the ghost now. You are. Um, if he ever comes up with a name, that'll be his name. Um, so now we have a party of a ghost, a slime, and a dragon. Anyways, keep saying that. The next day, nothing terribly interesting happens. Hey, I'll have you know, both of them look reasonably human, if they want to. Well, Priest doesn't have a choice in the matter. He's
Yeah.
a human-looking
Yep.
ghost. But Corey, he can decide how much human he wants to look whenever he wants.
I can become Cube.
I mean, actually human is a strong word. But I'm picking up what you're putting down. If you get cut, you'll bleed. If he gets cut, he'll just be slightly less solid. Um, the next day, nothing terribly interesting happens. If there's anything you guys want to do on that day, let me know.
Gil, what do we do about rests?
What do you mean?
Do ghosts get exhausted?
Do, did you not look at the thing that specifically says you're immune to exhaustion?
Oh, never mind.
Yeah. See, very first condition immunity, exhaustion.
Okay.
You're not the only one. Corey also has it.
Good. Where are we going?
To the new world.
Where the fuck did this boat come from?
You were born on it, raised on it, died
Well,
on it.
that's the last thing that I remember is nothing, except for that I'm on a boat, which I can currently see. So,
So actually, you look around for someone to read some papers. Oh man, that's a tragic backstory. Ate yourself to death. It's like an Ouroboros, except you died. Anyway, actually, so we're just gonna have Priest. He's your little ghost buddy. He was around, but he just, I don't know. He's a ghost. He's, he just, sometimes they just fall asleep and they don't wake up for a long period of time, and that's why he hasn't showed up till now. He's just kind of been asleep, ghost sleep.
I don't
Somebody
think the-
stopped doing something somewhere.
So Arashi, if you wanted, you could probably see if Priest could read it.
well, um, what am I reading?
So they found some papers. They found one on, where did we find both? Okay, so we found one of them in the captain's chest, and then one in the secret captain's chest, and then one in one of the crew's chests. Pirates
written-
attacked the ship, and the slime physically can't see, so he is incapable of reading words.
Okay.
Arashi can only read Draconic, so literally neither of them were capable of reading the papers. So
Okay. First off, since this is the first time my character has existed, I'm gonna cast over the next half hour or so. I'm gonna do a ritual of comprehend languages, detect magic, and find familiar. Okay, go. And I want a pet bat.
I mean, you could have just already had the pet bat. There you go. You have a pet
Okay.
bat. Let me get
Thank
you a
you.
pet bat.
Thank you,
Do
sir.
you speak common? You
Hey.
probably speak common.
Well, I don't know what language it's written in. I forgot what common looks like. I'm gonna comprehend this language.
Hey, would you look at that? It's common.
Oh, I can comprehend that.
But a better question, do you know thieves can't?
I can comprehend languages.
Is that a no?
No, I don't know if thieves can't.
Here's your bat. It has 1 HP.
Whoa, he has 1 HP? That's fucking bad. What's his HP? 12?
Most familiars cap at like 4 or 5 HP at best.
Unless it's a pseudo dragon, those fuckers get like 12, I think. But those are a special.
Yeah,
I just.
it's alright. I got a Giggles Doc spreadsheet of all of the guys. And I'll see who has.
I just love that it's 1 HP. Oh. Okay, so Priest, you look at the paper. You're in the cabin because people are scared of ghosts, and you don't want to cause too much trouble. So you're in the little cabin. Corey, you're there too if you want to be. You can be on the deck if you don't want to be.
I'll probably be up on the deck doing.
I'm gonna have a hawk. A bat sucks. A bat is not good. A hawk gets +4 and advantage on checks that require sight, so I'll use him as my.
Oh yeah, no,
perception
blind
check
sight
friend.
sucks. You're right.
It does when I don't give a shit about stuff that. Anyway,
Hear that, Corey? Priest is picking a fight with you. He said blind sight sucks.
I don't even have real blind sight, so
I mean, you kind of do.
I have weird almost blind sight.
I mean, you can see invisible things. That's blind sight. There's your hawk. It also has 1 HP. You can't escape the 1 HP dream. That's a +5 to hit, though. Jesus Christ, calm down. That means that if it hits, it does 1 damage. So, Priest, you with your ghostly eyes, you read the papers. Also these papers, it was one, like the second paper is really thin and somewhat see-through, and the other paper is really thick and solid.
Can I
they
check and
both-
see if that solid paper is 2 pieces stuck together, or if the thin...
It's not that. It's just a normal piece of paper. It's just that the thin paper is notably very thin.
Okay, you're right.
And you start reading the. You start with the thicker paper and you start reading it. Something to take note that I told them before. Is that there are odd spaces between the words. Like. There's no punctuation at all throughout the whole thing, and there's just these gaps between lines. And hey, look at that, Arashi! You're thinking with your big brain. I mean, I'm gonna assume it wasn't that hard to figure out, but yeah. So Arashi, when you're looking at it, and Priest is looking at it, you're like, oh wait, and then you put them together, and sure enough, it's a little hard to read the underside because even with thin paper, it's still not like super thin, but it kind of like they fit in together perfectly, and it becomes just one solid thing. And so with that, Priest, you start reading it, and give me an investigation check.
Okay.
And if you read it aloud, anyone else in the room can also do an investigation check.
I got an 11.
And the
Plus
inspiration
5.
die if you want.
16.
Okay, you rolled a 7. So how did
Plus 4. Fucker, what do you want from me?
yeah, but you just
11
said I rolled.
plus 5, 16.
Did you roll this?
Did I roll the... Yeah.
The D6.
Yeah, look at it.
There you go.
I thought it was predetermined when I thought the bard rolls.
No,
If-
they give you a die and then you get to choose to roll it.
Okay.
So what was the total?
16.
Okay, so you start reading through this piece of these pieces of paper that are together to make one full piece of paper, and it seems to be a journal entry kind of deal. And the pirate talking about just ra- like random shenanigans, but you try reading between the lines a bit because you feel like there's more here than what is simply being said,
Mm-hmm.
and you definitely think that there is some kind of code there, but you're not entirely sure what the code itself is. You think you're gonna need to find someone who's more into someone who can understand thieves can't.
Okay.
Yes, I technically have that.
You
Oh,
do, 'cause you're a
shit.
rogue. Rogues know
Yeah.
thieves can't.
Okay. Looks like this is written in some jibber jabber. It sounds like this, and then I read it out loud.
I'm upstairs
Corey's not.
somewhere.
Yeah, Corey's not in the room.
Oh, what? Where is this motherfucker?
Corey's out on the deck.
Well, I
I'm
didn't know I was
contemplating what
inside,
the
but
ocean is.
uh, I come outside. Hey, don't think too hard on it. Do you know what the fuck this means? And I read away.
Oh, so Priest, here's an interesting thing about your character that I decided. To hold literally anything requires constant strength checks.
I think it should be concentration.
Nope, it's strength. Because if you're not focusing your strength, it collapses. Like it just falls through you.
How low is the
I
check
don't-
for holding paper?
Not very high. Let's see, what is your strength? +1? You know what? I'm gonna say a 2 is enough to hold paper, so you don't need to roll on that one. Because literally the lowest possible would still succeed. I mean, unless you read 1, but I'm not gonna make you roll constantly on the idea that you might roll a red 1. And, but yeah, just be aware of that when you try to hold things, it's gonna be hard. You poor guy. At least if you're in ghost form. If you like possess a doll or something, you can hold stuff, but kind of depends on how big the doll is or whatever. So you go and find Io, and like he like did a random name generator and it's some fucking annoying to say name, but it starts with Io, so he's Io now. Um, and you go up to Io and you're like,
Sometimes I forget that living things are actually living things, and
Yeah,
not just mobile
well,
inanimate.
The ghost is the freakiest shit they're seeing.
sure
Oh,
is. And you know what? How are they gonna respond to it? Let's roll a few dice. Let's see how the crew takes to ghosts.
Because while I'm weird, I'm functionally just a mute to them that occasionally speaks telepathically.
Yeah, which is weird. Yeah, they're not fucking with you. They're also keeping a very big distance. And by that I mean some of them are running away, screaming ghost.
I'll tell them, don't
Um,
worry, a friendly spirit on a ship is a good omen. Not 20.
But okay, never mind. They're completely okay with this. They believe you completely, and they have no problems with the fact that there's a ghost on the ship.
I'm a good
Um,
omen. Fuck, they should be bringing me offerings, if anything.
Hold on, let's roll an insight check. Yeah, no, they're completely cool with you, I guess. And you walk up to Io, and you're like, "Yo, Io, this thing says this. You That's actually hilarious that you know thieves can't, but can't read.
Wait, am I capable of perceiving?
Yeah, he makes little. He makes little. He has a reaction in the world. There,
Okay,
he
he
is
has
a lot.
some degree of.
Like he has an effect on the area around him, mind you, not a lot. So he is very
He's weird.
hard to perceive. But I mean, he does walk up and start talking, and he physically can make sound, and you can hear that. So he walks
Alright,
up and
what's this thieves he can't stuff?
he kind of reads this whole long spiel to you. And with your knowledge of thieves can't, you kind of like, I mean, you don't know how sentences work, but well, like on paper. But somehow you learned well enough that with having it read out to you, you kind of like flip things around and put them in different spots, and you're like, if this goes here and that goes there, you have still hasn't given me his name yet. You have him kind of like explain like when lines end and when new ones start and like where they begin and stuff. It takes a lot of explaining and a lot of talking back and forth so you can get the real idea of what you're looking at, literally. And after all that, you determine that it's actually talking about another ship, not your guys' ship, but another
A separate one.
yeah, another ship crossing to the new world. This one being by the sounds of what you read, it's a much bigger pirate ship. Like it's kind of like a group. In fact, probably by like what you're getting here is that it's a group of ships that are pirates trying to get to the new world. And this boat's job was to try to get a hold of, well, your guys' ship to make crossing more viable. Since
Was
the
there any
whole
word of like a rendezvous of when they're supposed to get together and locations or anything?
um give me a knowledge check, which will just be what, intelligence? What do we got here? There's history, there's
It's
reli-
probably just intelligence.
yeah, sure, just give me an int check since there's no basic knowledge checks.
That is a 9.
Okay, you see some terms like working with it, they're like what you think to be kind of coordinates, but you don't really know what they mean or in relation to what, especially since you have a very vague concept of what a map is. But it does look like there were plans to rendezvous, but it looks um the biggest factor was the rendezvous was like going a certain area and then setting off a flare.
I can still relay that information to the captain and tell them not to go there.
Oh no. Uh your pirate ship was going to shoot a flare once they got a hold of this ship.
Again, we could still avoid that location entirely.
Okay.
So that's what I'm gonna go do.
So you go and brain boop the captain, and you say, I assume you're just like, this area.
The ship that attacked us was planning to hijack our ship and meet up with their comrades here. We probably should avoid there.
To that, the cousin's like, oh wow, that's really weird. What's that, cap? Oh, okay. What coordinates did you say again? It was, let's see. Oh, well, that's good. We actually were going to sail right through there. I'll let the steward, wheelman. I don't fucking know. I don't know nautical things. I'll let the driver know. And he goes and he discusses it with the three other wheelmen, and he kind of, it looks like he's telling them to like go in a bit of a roundabout path to get out of the way.
After that, I'm gonna go back to the deck and try my hand at more fishing.
Oh boy, he's gonna fish again. I forgot the system I had for it, but roll me a d20. That
A
looks like
15,
that looks like a hit to me.
probably a hit. You're doing
Okay,
D4
yeah.
damage.
Yeah, you caught it. The stuff is on the line. It's doesn't feel nearly as large as the last one. Okay, Rashi, roll me your sea shanties. Corey, roll me attack.
Gil, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I'll be back.
To hit, not damage. Okay, Rashi, you're busting out those shanties of sea. You missed. And everybody's singing along. You see your boy Io fishing on the side. Corey can test his strength.
13.
You succeed. You're also inspired. Now do an attack.
I'm not inspiring that.
Okay, contested strength.
Ooh, I'm gonna inspire that. What's the die for inspiration? D6?
She gave it to you. It's the golden one.
Okay, it's over.
Total?
8.
You succeeded. Roll me damage. I mean attack. Oh my lord, Corey, can you please contested strength?
No, I can't apparently.
You succeed. Roll me attack. No. The fish gets away. You know what? No, it gets away. You failed. You failed too many times. It swims off. It doesn't break your line. It doesn't take your hook, but it just kind of peels itself off and swims away.
Your dog barking sounded like an echo of my dog barking. It's fine. I'm failing miserably.
And no more fishing for you. That was your one fishing chance for the day.
Yeah, I know.
And well, since you're gonna avoid the other sea encounter, well, we do got one other thing. So, nothing more happens that day. You guys did all that, and you rest. You know, Corey, you do that thing where you just stand on the boat, staring out at sea at night. And Arashi, I assume you go to bed for your little sleepy snooze. I don't give a fuck what Priest does. He's a ghost. And then the next day comes around. You're all up on the deck as normal. Everything's going as it should. And then you hear a scream. Well, scream is, I mean, I guess a scream, manly scream. I don't know. From below deck.
Well, shit. To the below deck I go, at least.
Okay, so Rashi, you put on your armor and you run down. I actually just kind of assumed you had your armor on once you were out on deck. I assume you just have your armor on whenever you're up and about, Arashi. unless stated otherwise. Yeah, so you don't even need to throw it on because it wasn't like you woke up to the screams. You were out on the deck already. So you both and maybe Priest all run downstairs to see a group. I mean, he's not dead. That's how I'm gonna answer that question. Anyways, so you run downstairs and down below deck in like the canteen kind of quarter area of the ship. Like it's a little like a little place for the chef, and then right after that it's a bunch of tables for people to eat at. This is typically you guys don't typically eat down there. Usually the food is brought up to you and you just kind of eat, around. Um, and there's a group of people just circling around. You peel them out of the way one way or another. Corey, maybe you like sleuth by like this fucking weirdo slime you are. Arashi, you just kind of like push your way between them. And there's a dude. There's a dead guy. There's a guy laying on the ground, foaming at the mouth, with a tankard spilled on the ground.
All right, I'm back. What did I miss?
Scream below deck. Run down there. Dude collapsed on the ground, foaming at the mouth. Dropped tankard of ale, spilled on the ground.
Bitch got poisoned.
Well. Wait, is he dead? Or is he
Does-
just foaming?
Does somebody want to check?
Oh. My medical is. Let's see, where is it? It's wisdom. I only have +1.
Arashi has +4. Get fucked. Okay, Arashi, you immediately rush over and assess the situation, and you discover that he is, in fact, dying. And upon that check, he died. What an unlucky bastard. Why does gravity feel off? Oh, that's right. It was kind of floaty. Weird.
I'm gonna put the animals outside. I'll be back.
Oh wait, you are right, Arashi. I did need to do one more just to be double sure. I kind of just assumed. I need to do... Oh wait, he did save that one. And then the last one, because it took a second to get down there. No, never mind. No, yeah, keywords dying is still applied, actually. I'm sorry, I should have rolled more. I just rolled once and he got a 1. And I was like, oh, I guess he's dead then. No. There was a couple more times.
It seems as if this one has bad humors who must bleed him until they are gone.
To which Arashi decides to do lesser restoration and healing word. Because, she doesn't listen to you. Yep, there we go. It cures poisoned. He is unpoisoned. And you heal him. So roll me a heal. Okay, he's looking a lot better. He wakes up all fucking groggy and startled.
Well, better than poisoned and dead.
I mean, I mean, he would have died if I hadn't rolled high. I mean, I rolled low and then high, so I guess it evens out. But uh, he wakes up and he's like, "Ah, what happened? Where am I? Oh God!" He like kind of like grabs his chest and rubs it a bit and looks around and is like genuinely confused about the situation.
I'm gonna poke my head up through the deck and see if there's anybody up top who's just trying to like ignore this and mind their own business.
Okay, you look up above deck and you see, you know, there are a few people still doing their jobs as is required on a boat. I
Oh,
guess you can roll me a perception check.
it won't hurt. It hurt. No, I can't see shit up here. There's too much boards.
As far as you're concerned, all of them are suspicious. The living are murderous creatures. You have to be alive to die, after all. So,
Oh, yeah. Fair point. I bring my head back through. Wait,
What
when
are-
he was dying with what is that? Ethereal sight? Can I see his spirit leave?
I mean, he didn't die.
Well, right, if he dies, can I see it though?
I mean, yeah.
Can I talk to them?
I mean, maybe. Kind of depends on how willing they are to stay
Oh, that's a
and
good one.
talk to you.
Okay. I know he isn't dead. I just mean for future occasions, like if something dies, can I be like, "Hey, before you go, what's up with that stab wound in your throat?"
Gotta let me know before you
Yeah,
go,
yeah.
don't care.
Yep. Okay. I'm good. with
Arashi,
what-
did you say that in Draconic?
No, she can. Anyone who can speak a
Oh.
language is capable of understanding her, and she can understand any spoken language. It's a matter of specifically, she has a problem when it
Reading.
comes to reading.
Reading, okay. Yeah, we're incompetent readers. Fine. I see.
Because she has effectively tongues on her at all times, and tongues doesn't account for reading. Um, but the guy's like, "What? Poisoned? Who would want to poison me?" And he looks around all suspicious, like, "Who done it? Was it you, Johnny? I told you I'd pay you back for that 5. Not cool, dude." Johnny's like, "No, man, it wasn't me, I swear." "You, Stevie? I told you I didn't sleep with your sister." "Hey, no, I'm cool, dude. I realized that. It was my bad." But what? The drink? No, I mean, I got it from the chef. I sat it down on the table for a little bit. I came back after doing some stuff and went to take a drink, and then I was here.
I'm gonna
Was it
go.
you, Joseph? I told you I didn't steal your belt. Oh, we both know that's a lie, and I definitely wouldn't poison you over it.
How long have you had this chef on this ship?
Casper the Friendly Ghost inquires about the chef. To which that guy in particular he's like, hold on, let me do a roll here. Let's see. Oh, yeah, okay. He turns to your ghastly body and is like, that chef, he's actually different than the one we had before, but we had to change him out recently. That being said, he's not the one I was expecting to be on the ship. I'd heard that it was going to be my buddy Steve Anthony, but Steve Anthony never showed up, and instead it was that guy. I tried to ask the captain about it, but he seemed pretty. He didn't seem particularly interested. So he's actually like there. Um, the the sailor.
We found him.
The sailor's like, yeah, he's right there, and points to one of the people in the group of sailors circled about. Yes, hi. I'm the cook.
Seems as if your food is poisoning and killing individuals.
Nonsense. Plenty of people drank from that keg. He's the only one who got hurt.
Yes, but from that mug, where did you get that?
From the rest. He points over to a shelf, and you just see like a bunch of mugs sitting on it.
Hmm. Hmm.
He looks down. He says, look, little girl, I'm a busy chef. I have to cook for the whole crew. I can't be paying attention to where everyone's glasses are and where everyone's food is. I hand it out. I get back to work.
I'm gonna ask the guy who got poisoned. Is there any reason anyone would want you particularly off this ship?
Not that I can think of. I'm just one of the sailing hands. I'm not even. It's not like I have any power or authority. Unless it was you, Jimmy John! I told you I did not drink your last Coke.
That's fair. You would get poisoned in my house if you did the same thing.
To which Jimmy John's like, nah, man, I owed you for that Coke anyways. It's cool. Okay, Arashi, you pull out some doodads and hibbity hobs, and you put them all around.
Cheese and guacamole.
I'm doing D&D.
You said that like an hour ago.
I don't think you understand how long D&D is.
Cheese and guacamole now.
And I might be murdered if I don't go grade some cheese and make some guacamole. So,
I leave at 8, just a heads up.
well, I'm aware of that,
Mm-hmm.
but there's nothing I can do about saying no to my mother. I mean, have you tried saying no to my mother?
It's easier now because she can't get me.
But so I'll be back in a hot minute.
All right, I will get ready for work then. Wait, Corey,
Maybe.
why? Where's this boat come from? Why are we on it?
I don't know if I ever knew. If I did, I forgot.
Okay. And is the crew like? Are we just passengers?
We're like mercenary guards.
Oh, we're protecting the ship, and the ship happens to have a bunch of bullshit going on. Thankfully.
Yeah, there's a bunch of nobles transporting like some valuable shit.
All right, cool. Thanks, Arashi. Also, I'm gonna mute my mic and watch YouTube and get ready. I'll be back in like 10.
Okay.
Okay, I talked my way out of making guac. I'm back.
Welcome back.
Were you guys having a text conversation? What's going on here?
Eh? Is there something wrong with having a text conversation?
Not really, but I can't scroll up and it's really upsetting. Apparently stuff that's above just gets lost to the ages.
You can extend the window up to get most of it.
How do you... Oh, do you click on this? Oh, wow. Oh, God.
You can't scroll. Never mind, you can scroll. Scroller's on the far left.
It wasn't letting me scroll. Oh, there we go. Okay, don't know what Priest is doing. I'm sure he'll be back whenever.
He said he was going to watch YouTube until you got back.
Well, I'm back, and he has things. I'm back. You are fat. Dude, that's whack. Okay, there we go.
Ah, I missed that other part.
So, Arashi, you pull up your knickknacks and paddywhacks, and
I'm back. Sorry.
dude, that's whack.
All right.
And you everybody's kind of watching what you're doing. This kind of serious situation. You start channeling the powers of magic, and you detect magic, and there aren't any.
Well, that just means there's a shithead on the boat. Or many a shithead. Well,
Can I try to identify the poison from the spilled ale?
You know, yours a semi-liquid. It's a liquid. You know, you feel like you and it are pretty much brothers.
slimes and poisons and acid and shit like that are all kind of the same family.
I'm also a rogue who is proficient with poisoning.
You're proficient in poison. Oh, you do have a poison. Yeah, roll your poisoner's kit.
Gil, I didn't pick a proficiency. Can I have one?
So,
Well,
what happened?
you identify this as none other than pufferfish poison, like the stuff of the pufferfish that you're not supposed to mess with.
Those
It's
are
called
bad.
patrotoxin.
Yeah, that.
Oh,
Some pretty serious shit.
he really does have proficiency in poison.
Some serious shit definitely could kill a man. Not something you want to fuck around with.
He would have died faster than...
It was
Patrotoxin's fucking terrifying.
It was approximately 18 seconds, Corey.
Maybe not that fast then. But
That's
still.
that's what I'm saying. I feel like I wasn't being too lenient.
Yeah, so I will broadcast to everyone in the room. It's pufferfish poison.
That's okay.
Pufferfish.
So we know pufferfish did it. Ugh. Why do you think I'm a ghost? Bad pufferfish experience.
Somebody roll me a perception check, or everyone roll me a perception check.
Yeah.
I'm bad at this game.
14.
I got a 10.
Arashi, upon looking around the room,
Jesus Christ,
the
she's so
hearing-
perceptive.
after hearing, well, hearing is a strong word, after being informed of the fact that it was pufferfish poison, you look around the room, very keenly eyed, and from your low down perspective, you notice that what's being cooked up is in fact pufferfish.
Oh my god, he just didn't prepare it right. The whole thing we got here is this idiot didn't prepare the pufferfish right. Or he did it on purpose.
To take note, it is being prepared. It wasn't the morning meal, but you have a feeling it would be like the night meal. So no one should have been eating the pufferfish yet.
Oh.
Perpetual silence.
I'm assuming typing, please wait.
Yeah, I'm thinking and also allowing that. Is there a follow up to the if not, we need to hurry up with dinner because this shit looks fire. It's so good, it's killing them.
Priest, you die. From a ghost boulder.
Man, if the guy
No,
prepping
the
the
ship
fucking
just goes ahead and he's no longer attached to it relatively.
It slowly just sinks into the sea.
I look at the chef. Who's allowed in your kitchen?
Well, a kitchen is kind of a strong word, but no one's supposed to be behind the counter but me.
Has there been anybody lingering?
Not as much as any other day.
What the fuck? Well, damn it, we are being paid to prevent these guys from all being poisoned, and it's hard to man a ship with 2.5 people. I feel like we have less than 2 people.
I was about to say, I don't know
feel
where
like we
you're
got
getting.
less than 1.
I'm like, you have probably exactly 3/4 of a person. Half of it is Rashi, 1/4 of it is Corey. You don't even get to count towards it.
Well,
With your powers combined, I might say you all classify as a single person.
and that would just be for us to go to the DMV and try to get 1 paper filled out. All right.
You know, it took me a second, but I figured that out on my own. So, you dress the chef, he's like, of course, wouldn't be much of a ship chef if I didn't know how to prepare aqua dishes, now would I? And then the other fellow's like, what? No, I was just drinking from my drink. I had breakfast with everybody else, then was drinking from my drink. And
This was hardly a premeditated poison if it wasn't the chef.
to which you know, Corey still being there kind of gives some explanation on the poison and is like, there's no way it's from breakfast. Like, breakfast was too long ago, he would have been long dead by now. Corey's like, it 100% came from the drink. Wait, you guys know it 100% came from the drink. Corey identified it in the drink.
Somebody squeezed some pufferfish juice into his fucking cup. You don't have any enemies on this ship.
No, none that I could think of. Unless it was you, Jeremiah. I told you I was good for the rope.
He is frequently saying unless it was you and listing just about every member in the whole ship. So fuck it. Finish your drink, idiot. Let's go. um,
To which Jeremiah was
is
like,
that just comic relief, Guilt?
"No, he is actually saying those things.
Oh,
To which crewmen are responding in kind. To which Jeremiah responds like, "No, man, it was just a rope. I wouldn't kill you over a rope." Still too
who'd
owe
you?
me for it though.
What is he always borrowing shit? Is that what he was doing? What was the first thing that he had yelled about?
The first thing was gambling.
Uh,
The second thing, man, making me recall my list. That's your guys' job. Um, there was another about borrowing a belt. Another about
oh,
a
and it was
rope.
about someone's sister.
He he's he was accused of sleeping with someone's sister. He says he didn't. There was he stole someone's drink that I called a Coke.
Wait, he stole someone's drink.
It's not the drink he was drinking.
yeah, I know. This guy's frequently a shithead. All right, I'll look up. Out of all of you, how many of you also poisoned his drink? You see like a couple hands start to go up. Okay, guys.
Well, all the stuff he took was just like
Easily
little things,
replaceable.
you know? Like
Yeah,
he hasn't done anything big. It's just little
Yeah.
like on the ship fucking around with the crews kind of stuff. Corey himself raises his hand.
He raises his own
No,
hand.
but I want
He's
the
like, I don't know
toxin.
why I did it.
Corey's like, nah, talks. Once you guys are done with this murder mystery, Corey's just gonna go over to the chef and be like, so don't suppose I can get those pufferfish glands off of you?
Well,
Well, a lethal dose for a human is approximately 25 to 30 milligrams of it, so I don't need much.
let's go take a look at the kitchen, see if anything's out of order.
You then take 5 ghost steps to stand over. The kitchen is literally here. Let me.
Isn't
it's not-
Ghost Step like a 30-foot? Oh no, wait, that's Misty Step. Never mind.
So if this is the part of the ship you're in, it's not to scale with this. You got like some tables, like a longer table, and then you got like
A big mess of a cooking area.
that's the kitchen
Right.
with like cooking
Yeah.
area, little like.
Can I just kind of take a look around at the kitchen area, see if there's anything out of order?
Roll me and investigate.
Oh, business. Oh, I got 26 with a nat 20.
Okay, you look with your keenly ghostly eyes. You look all around. You look through the cabinets. You start sticking your head through shit, looking all around for any clues and cudgels to this mystery. And what you find might surprise you.
If it's nothing, I'm not surprised.
No, so you look around. You genuinely look around, and some things you notice is that the chef area is kind of a mess. The tools aren't kept in that high of repair, and like it doesn't look like it doesn't look like it passed a health inspection. You think he's been mixing his cutting his meats on the same place he cuts his fucking lettuce.
What a fucking animal. You think he
And
just got it on his hand? Wait, chef, do you serve drinks?
I serve everything.
I'm going up deck and taking a ghost nap. You fucking. I'll see you on the other side if you're still the cook at the end of this journey. And I go up. I just leave. I'm just over this guy.
Okay. He descends through the roof. No questions asked at that point. He's pretty done. To which the chef kind of just looks back at you, Corey, and you, Arashi.
Yeah.
That's all I did. I don't know what you guys want to do.
I'm gonna ask him if I can have the poison glands from this pufferfish.
I mean, how much is it worth to you?
I'll give you a few silver since you're probably throwing it away anyways.
Who are you to tell me how to run my kitchen? But a few silvers, you say? Okay, I'll give you a gland per silver. What do you say?
I'll take all of them. How many do you have?
He has 10. He has 10 glands that look like they work.
All right, I'll take all of them.
Okay, you got 10 pufferfish glands. You're gonna have to do some poisoneers kit rolls to see what those turn into. But we can do that in a little bit.
Well, I'm gonna thank him and head back up top.
So make sure you recorded you lost 10 silver and that you have 10 pufferfish glands.
I did.
Actually, you glare at him and he kind of just raises his hands like, Okay, so the crew just kind of turns and walks out of it. The one dude's like, "So wait, who poisoned me? I bet it was you, Stephanie. Just because I said your name sounds like a girl's." And that's the last thing you hear as you walk up to top deck. Okay, nothing more eventful happens that day. It becomes, nothing else happens that day. It becomes nighttime. I'm gonna skip ahead a couple of days because nothing interesting is gonna happen for a couple of days. Unless there's anything of note. Well, Corey, you want to probably do stuff with that poison with the pufferfish, right?
Yeah, I'd like to try and extract it.
Okay, give me 10 rolls that you're gonna do over. That's just gonna happen over this course of the next couple of days.
Who's he distracting?
He's not distracting. He's extracting.
Oh. Who's he extracting?
Oh my god. Okay. Okay. So these two, you get nothing. Hold on. Stop rolling for me. We're not gonna count those because I said stop rolling. I'm the decider there.
Okay.
So for the first two, you got 2 doses of poison out of the first one and 1 dose out of the second one. The second 2 you got none out of.
All right.
Okay, keep rolling. That was 4 of them. You get 2 more doses. That was 6 of them. You get 3 more doses. 1 more. And you get 4 more doses. Man, way to come out with more doses than you did fucking pufferfish.
Dude, I hate how D&D
So
does the poisons. I like
each
that you're doing
pufferfish
it.
should be able to poison 30 people regularly. Like, each pufferfish contains enough of the toxin to have a lethal dosage of ingested toxin for 30 people.
Are you talking about real life pufferfish, Corey? I know you're not bringing
Yes,
real life
pufferfish.
I know you're not bringing real life pufferfish into my game of D&D. Where
And if you inject it into the bloodstream, that multiplies by
Oh my god,
what?
here he goes.
50 times almost?
Just remember that a real world person is a level 1 standard character, so they have about 10 HP. It's not hard to insta-kill them with poison.
Yeah. I know.
Excuse me, as I look up a list of
going to die a
poisons.
horrible death.
Poisons, 5e. Hold on, let's see what poisons I want to give you. Well, first off, let's see if there is pufferfish poison on this list. Wouldn't you know it? There is no poisons on this list. Holy shit, they are expensive.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if you knew how expensive poisons were, they're
Well,
retarded.
let's see how much the cheapest one costs, and then I'll work out how much yours costs from there.
Isn't the cheapest poison like 50 gold or something?
No, 150.
Yeah. Isn't that fucking stupid? I bet it's not that. I know for in real life it's not that hard to go get fucking hemlock poison, that plant that grows everywhere around us, and just take that root and grind it up into a drink. That will kill someone. Was it worth
Grab our water
$150?
filters and pull out the arsenic and poison people.
Okay, so poisons are expensive. You did
Yeah,
get the rules.
they're fucking stupid. Yeah,
I'm
fuck
gonna
them.
make this just a weaker version.
Just how much does a normal poison do?
No, don't worry, I got this.
You got it? Okay.
What's the poisoned effect do? Fuck. That's the last thing I gotta look at. Can't say I've ever had to deal with poison. Let's see, poison. Why is it not on this list? Control F, poison. It is on that list. I'm just fucking blind. Oh, okay. Really? That's all this does? Okay.
Poisons are kind of shit in 5e.
Yeah, but why do they cost a fortune?
Probably because they were better ones.
Like, if I were to give you the cheapest poison in the game, you would have over 1,000 golds worth of poison. Mind you, weirdly enough, the cheapest poison in the game is Truth Serum and Assassin's Blood. Yeah, this is gonna be a custom poison. These poisons are weird. It's gonna do on hit. They have to do a DC 10 con save.
How much damage does that poison do, Gil?
On a failure, it does 1d4 damage. On a save, they don't get poisoned. They then have to do a con save every turn for a minute. Anytime they fail, they take 1d4 damage. Anytime they succeed, they just don't take any for that turn.
So it's up to 10d4 poison damage on failed Constitution saves.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Oh, and the save for negating the damage is higher. It's 14.
Right, and that would stop it altogether, correct?
No. It's easy to stop it altogether. It's hard if it's poisoned you.
Okay, that's cool. Cool.
There we go. Sure, that works. Probably. Obviously, it doesn't stack with itself. If you poison someone again with the same thing, it just reapplies.
Presumably, it's the start of their turn.
Yes. Dinner's done, but I just won't eat until Priest has to go to work. Okay, so you have that now. And as I was saying, we fast forward a couple of days, nothing of interest happens. You spend your time working on that, and you fucking nail it. You wasted what? You wasted 4 of them, but then you did really well on a few of them. Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah, I got, 3 or 4 19s throughout the entire thing?
Yeah. If you didn't notice, to get 2, you just had to get 20 or higher. And you have a +2, so those 19s become 21s.
Yeah.
So yeah, being proficient is really what got you those double doses. But no, that's fucking nonsense. I don't know how you're supposed to use a fucking Poisoneer's kit if they can just make millions off of them. Maybe the ingredients are supposed to be a lot more expensive. Anyways, pufferfish are shit in this world.
Guilty, what is the new world?
So the way it works, right? I didn't explain this to you because you didn't exist. So there's this big ocean on the continent you lived on. There's a big ocean. No one's been able to sail out that far because if you get into the deeper ocean, abominations of the sea come out and pretty much just fucking destroy your ship and kill you. Think krakens and leviathans and shit like that. And so no one's been really able to investigate out to sea terribly far because modes of flight haven't been invented that can go terribly far, and some of those creatures can even go out into the air that far too. There's also just creatures that do fly up there that you want to avoid as well. So no one's been able to investigate that far until in the recent years a device was made that is able to you don't know how it works. You just know it's magical in nature and that it makes the big spooks, specifically the big spooks. Smaller creatures don't seem to be as affected by it. But the big terrible monsters that you really don't want to fuck with seem to dislike it and avoid it. And since then there's been discovery of another continent that has ancient civilizations of unique construction. And people have been trying to set up like cities and stuff.
Yeah,
over
they're trying
there.
to colonize it. Yeah. Okay,
And
cool.
and that's where you're heading over.
Cool. Hi, Leto. Chilling.
Anyways, so a couple of days go by, like 2 or 3, and then Priest, are you like sleeping at night or going dormant at night, or are you chilling with Corey who walks the ship?
Do I have to, or does it just work?
You don't have exhaustion. If you're missing slots and stuff, or you're missing health, you need to do a long rest to get it back. But if you're full
Right.
everything, you don't really need to sleep.
Okay. No, I'd say I'm just gonna wander. What's Corey doing?
No, Corey also wanders.
Oh,
That's what they do.
very cool.
Because fucking the boat wasn't creepy enough with one man never sleeping walking around. Now there's a ghost walking around.
Well, we're very thorough with our patrols.
Okay, give me perception checks, both of you.
I'm in my kitchen right now, microwaving something. Can you roll for me?
Well, nobody heard him. I'm rolling for him. Here it goes. Let's see, where's your perception? Well, you have nothing written here, so I'm assuming it's just +1. 18 and 15. Neither of you notice anything, actually. That is for a few seconds, when suddenly... Sorry,
Still
pause.
nothing.
Sorry, you gotta pause for dramatic effects sometimes. You both hear a sharp whistle and turn behind you to see a fucking giant red flare shooting into the sky.
Off of our ship?
Off of your ship.
Who did it?
It seems like it happened from below deck. They shot out one of the side windows.
I'm running off the
I'm
side
gonna-
down into that window.
Guilty. I'm gonna ghost in directly in that direction through walls and everything. I don't give a fuck.
Okay, so you both bolt down as fast as you can. Corey, you got double dash, so you can move 60 feet. Priest, you can also move 60 feet. One of you can move in a straight line. The other one moves in a pretty fast line, not gonna lie. Priest, you arrive there first. Corey, you arrive approximately a second and a half after. In all your gloopy glory, to see the chef standing there with a magical... It's like, it looks like a little pipe with like weird carvings on it.
Hey chef. I'm going to turn you into a puddle. Do you have any last words?
Roll initiative.
Oh, this fucking guy. I got 20.
I got 12.
Arashi, roll me a perception check.
Miss. I'm gonna have my hawk wake up Arashi.
Do you mean that hawk that you abandoned on top deck as you flew through walls?
Yeah, he knows what to do.
I mean, he doesn't know how to open doors. A 14, you
He-
said, Arashi?
He can peck out our window.
Well, Arashi, good news. You hear the whistle of the flare. I mean, I'll be real. Didn't have to roll that high. It's pretty loud. Anyways, everybody's on the initiative board, except Arashi, who can. You putting your armor on first, or are you just running down? Because if you're putting your armor on, that takes... How long did that take? We went over this already, but I can't... It's on the sheet somewhere.
It takes like a minute at least.
Yeah, that takes 10 turns, so you're gonna have to wait 10 turns, Arashi. You're there.
Can we have a place to fight?
Yeah, look, it's right here. Hey, stop fucking touching. Except Arashi. Arashi's not there. Where's 1-1? 1-1 has to be in here somewhere. There he is. The chef. Wait, no. Other way. The chef. Corey, you kind of slithered in through right here. Priest kind of floated in through here. First in the turn order is Priest,
Well,
who still hasn't come up with a name.
yep. Maybe I forgot it. I don't know. Anyway. I'm gonna cast. I'm gonna ghost up to him and give him some inflict wounds.
Okay. Is that a save or a touch attack?
Touch attack.
Well, then roll attack.
Yep.
Touch attack. 3d10 necrotic.
You missed.
I got a 10, and I did miss. That's it from me, folks.
How'd you get a 10? Should that be a 5 total? So 9?
No. You had your spellcasting modifier to it.
Yeah,
And
and
your
you have,
proficiency. So plus.
Mm-hmm.
you have 3 charisma plus 2.
Not charisma.
Wait. Is it charisma or
Oh,
intelligence? Aren't you a wizard?
intelligence. Oh, wizard. There we go.
Yeah.
So it's plus 6.
Okay, that makes sense. Still miss, but yeah. After which it's Corey's turn.
I don't need to be sneaky. It doesn't matter.
You do have a friend within 5 feet of him.
I'm gonna do the murderous thing.
Wait, you don't get advantage. Or do you get advantage from assassinate?
Maybe. Hold on. I have it written down somewhere, don't I? I did not write the whole thing down.
Oh wait, Corey, did I not give you? One of these? Let's see.
You do get advantage on any creatures that haven't done anything.
Here you go, Corey.
All the assassin stuff. Well, whenever it properly comes into existence, well, they'll exist. What's my plus to hit? Plus 5, so 16 to hit.
Yeah, you hit. Corey, before you roll damage, lethal or non-lethal?
Absolutely fucking lethal.
Okay.
Mm-mm. Oh god. Are you evil?
21.
He's probably.
Oh, you're doubling. We're doubling the numbers. Right. Those are pretty low. He gets to live. Okay, you swoop in from the side as he's distracted, dodging Priest's spooky hand, really spooky hand for that matter. And
I'm
as he's
also going to
dodging,
disengage and back up.
as he's dodging to the side, he dodges directly into your knife or rapier. It's a rapier, right into your rapier, and it doesn't feel good. He's very upset.
Is that
don't-
it for his turn?
Probably help if we put everybody on squares. There we go. Everybody's on squares. No, it's now his turn. He looks between this man and that man and is like, well, one of these men is a ghost. The other one just stabbed me in my fucking side for 1,000 damage. Gonna shift over 1 square.
I just
He's
like
got-
reached out for a high five and he was like, no thanks. And then he gets stabbed and he's like, what? I thought we were teams. I thought we were good.
Corey does a 13 hit.
No,
Okay. Does a 9 hit.
probably not.
Okay, there we go. So he turns with his he's got a cudgel and he just swings it at you twice and misses both attacks. You're garbage. And I mean, you're just so weavy. Arashi, you're still fucking done. You're like fuck as you're pulling on your armor.
I'm bendy in ways that don't make sense.
Guilty.
Back to the top. It's Priest's turn.
Make a wisdom saving throw.
I'm God. I save automatically.
DC 14 or take 1d12 damage.
Well, I saved.
Then we can talk about someone else now.
Okay. Corey, your turn.
Okay. Stab a bit.
You hit. Roll damage.
Uh, 15.
Yeah, he died. You killed him. You shoot forward, stab him right between the ribs, directly into his heart. You fucking swiftly pull it out, and he just kind of collapses onto his knees and falls over dead.
Hey, Io?
Make a persuasion make a persuasion check if you want, as his soul leaves his body and quickly starts to dissipate.
Yeah, don't worry, I got this. Excuse me,
You
sir.
failed. He ignores you completely and just disappears into wherever ghosts go when their bodies die. You know, when
I turned back to Io. He really didn't want to talk, maybe because you murdered him too fast. Next time you want to murder people, take your time. You can't just murder right away. If there's like 2 or 3, go ahead. Yeah, but the last one? The
Fuck him,
last
he's trying to
one.
kill us.
Yeah. Oh, wait, I'm already dead. I don't care, I think. I'm confused about how I feel about things, but whatever the case, I'm gonna go see what's going on top deck. You handle this one.
I was gonna make a run to the captain's quarters and see if he's awake.
Okay, while you guys are talking, Rashi bursts in with her armor finally on, pretty disheveled. Like she put it on really quickly, and comes like in, like tying her belt strap as she runs through the door. And what the hell happened in here?
In Draconic.
Well, in tongues, you understand her perfectly.
Bitch
Well,
tried to
I
summon
wanna
the
hear
other
it.
pirates. We killed him.
I mean, we is a strong word. You.
I'm gonna
killed him.
poke my head back through. To be fair, oh,
He tried
alright.
to summon the other pirates, and we killed him.
Hey, Corey, your ping's the same as Priest's almost.
Yeah, it's been going up and down.
Mine was just comic relief. I'm not actually there.
Yeah, he ascended through the deck as you came bursting through the door. So you saw Priest. You saw it's like his ghost feet, like up to the
Gil,
ceiling.
can I send my hawk out to scout for other ships?
Yeah.
Thank you. You can do some shit with Arashi while I roll this. I don't know what the fuck I'm supposed to roll. I guess I
Doing
don't roll
perception
this.
checks. If you want to
Okay.
see with perception, which it has advantage on.
19? Or plus 4, it's 17.
Where are you saying this plus? Oh yeah, right there. Perception +4. Okay. Yeah, you say your hawk out, and oh wait, it's a hawk.
Yeah.
No.
It's probably gonna see a boat in a big blue blank.
Do you know how good hawks are at seeing things at night? The answer is they're not. Bird eyes are actually absurdly bad at seeing in the dark. Like, way worse than human eyes.
I mean, owls do it.
Yeah, owls are a special case.
Are Hawks a special case?
No, because hawks have that super sight. It means they really like light. Well, Rush, you go look and you see the little pipe thing that they saw that has the little engravings on it. You can also roll an investigation. Priest, your bird's looking around. It's having a really hard time seeing anything, but it does see slight lights heading in that direction.
Which direction?
Your direction.
Is
I'm
the
gonna-
captain up?
I'm gonna ghost to the captain.
Well, you're gonna have to wait your goddamn turn because someone else is captaining already.
Yeah. I was gonna say and see if Arashi's there yet.
No, Rashi's investigating the corpse. Corey went up to the captain. Okay, Corey, so you're up at the captain, and you burst into the room, and you're like, Captain McCaptain! And he's like, what? Well, actually, did he hear it? Let's see if he heard it. Maybe he heard it. He did not. He did not hear it. You burst in. Captain wakes up. Mother, if you wish to speak to me, you can walk to my room like a normal human being. And you talk with you wake up the captain. He's like, what? Huh? What's going on? What do you want?
The chef summoned the other pirates. They're on their way.
Stevenberg did? What? God damn it.
Am I here
Jumps-
also yet, Gil?
He jumps up and runs through the door. He runs straight through Priest because Priest was gonna go walking through the door. Doesn't even notice Priest because of the door. Runs out on deck and yells to one of the hands on deck, "Rally the alarm! We need everybody awake. We gotta get this ship moving."
Do I know which direction the ship was coming from? Like
Yeah.
east, west, or whatever?
You sure do.
Alright, then I alert the captain. They're coming from insert direction that is correct here.
Oh my. Well, you heard the ghost thing.
Yeah, so probably go in the opposite direction of that.
Everybody, it's too late now. They already got our tail. I'll get there. Jesus, I'm working 3 different people because all of you went in different directions.
Mhm.
So Arashi, you search. Well, no, I'm gonna finish that up. So the deckhands run on deck and start getting the fucking the ship in full kilter, loading cannons and stuff. Arashi searching the corpse. You found, well, you saw the thing obviously, and then searching through his luggage, you find a sheet of paper with scribbles on it. Your worst enemy. And you also find boom, 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 boom. You find 8 silver.
Money. I like it.
Anything else you guys immediately want to do?
I was gonna climb up the mast and sneak.
Okay. First off, Arashi, there's a reason commas exist. I was very confused for a second. Corey, you don't even have to make any checks. You just fucking slither your bitch ass up that goddamn fucking thing up to the crow's nest. Roll me a stealth check, I guess. You have advantage because people don't look up.
I did it.
Bet you're really glad you had that advantage.
I'm really glad I had that advantage.
So 27 total?
27, yeah.
Okay, we're just gonna say getting a nat 20 gives you +5. So no one will see you. Okay. Literally no one is physically capable of seeing you. So yeah, nobody knows where Io went. He literally just vanished. Arashi, you run up top deck, see people doing stuff. There's a couple of cannons on top deck. There's also cannons in the lower deck.
Guilty.
As you're running up. What, priest?
With rope trick, if I use that on the boat, do I follow with the boat? The portal does not move. Okay, let's take a barrel of something that explodes and put it inside this portal. When they follow behind us, I'll jump out with that explodey thing and ignite it, and then go back inside. And I'll float back on over. Hey, Captain Guy, do you have anything that explodes and goes boom boom?
I mean, how do you think we fire the cannons?
Then get your ass over here with some boom boom, because we're putting it inside this portal when I get it ready.
You're asking me to give you a barrel of black powder.
Or be dead from that ship. I mean, you can choose. Unless you're confident in your abilities. And I mean, I'm a ghost. I really don't care.
I'm not going to give you a whole barrel of black powder.
Fine. Some flasks, some oil. That'll work.
Priest, just so you know, with your worldly knowledge, a black powder keg costs 250 gold. So you effectively just asked this man for 25 plat.
I mean, he seems pretty concerned about this ship getting him.
I mean, not concerned enough to literally throw money at his problems.
It would work, though.
I think you're overestimating how good a black powder keg is.
The oil and flasks, that works. Some lanterns you don't need anymore. Let's fill those up and I'll climb in there with those.
Well, okay. He's like, okay, I guess we can spare a little kerosene. That being said, they actually don't have a lot. Most of it is candle and torch. But
You know what? It would be easier to just have my hawk take one over there and drops it on the ship.
do you
Bird,
mean your
you're
hawk
so
with 5 strength?
Yes. He can carry 16 pounds for a light load.
I mean, he sure can.
Yeah, there. I'll give him one each foot.
Arashi, you have immunity to lightning. What do you want about? They both have immunity to. Well, actually, I might have given Priest immunity to more than one thing, but I also gave him weakness.
You know what? Actually, I got a better idea. I'll just float up, and well, the hawk. We can both do it. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna send the hawk out with a lantern, and then I'm gonna float up myself with however
And-
many he's allowed to give me.
And Arashi, you can turn into a literal dragon, so I don't want to hear you complaining. So what are you doing, Priest? Hawk?
Hawk
Giving it stuff?
has, yeah, Hawk has a lit lantern, and I'm carrying as many as I'm allowed to have that are not lit.
I mean, he gave you like he gave you like 2 flasks of oil. Well, let me see if he actually did. How expensive is an oil flask? That depends on how many he'll give you. 1 silver. Yeah, he'll give you like 5.
Okay. And since it's oil, it just burns on the surface. It doesn't explode, correct?
Arashi,
What I'm wondering is,
what do you think you would be resistant to?
charm.
Dragons can be charmed, especially if she's a baby dragon.
That's the only thing that I could come up with that would make any sense. Whatever her breath weapon type is.
She has immunity to it.
Oh. Well, never mind then.
No, when you're in dragon form, you get +3 AC. Like you're a little baby dragon. Your scales aren't that OP.
Yet. Gil, if I ignite one of these flasks, do they fucking explode, or would they just carry the flame on top?
It's like a Molotov almost, except they're not in glass vials or anything, so it's more of like they just splatter on the ground and burn.
That's fine. Yeah, I'll have the hawk take one, and I'll carry the remaining. How many did you give me? 5, 4,
Yeah.
5. I'll take the remaining, and I'll float up, and I'll have the hawks lit, but mine not.
Okay.
Light the goddamn sails on fire.
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try my bestest. Although I like this idea of just being a character that drops shit.
Hey, Priest.
Yeah.
Strength check.
First, you have to hold it.
You succeed.
Okay.
I'm
cool.
gonna have you make about what 60 of those?
Why 60?
Because you
How
have to do
far
one
behind?
each turn.
How far behind is the ship?
I mean, more than a minute
Oh,
of
well,
walking.
I thought he was a lot closer. No, I'll wait until he's like they're gaining on us. But the hawk I'll send out every time.
So the hawk's flying out to deal with it. You're still on the ship, not
Yeah.
holding the flasks.
No, if they're that far away, then no. And I'll have the hawk. Yeah.
Like you can't see their lanterns. The hawk can because it has a bird's eye view.
Nobody looks up. Can he stealth over there?
I mean, give me a stealth check. Disadvantage.
Yeah, you're literally able to single light in the sky at that point.
Yeah, he's stealthing it with a 9. There you go. He's super stealthy. You're real confident in his ability to go undetected.
Was that noticeable? Come back here. We'll cover it up with something.
Nope.
It'll
He's
catch on fire.
already flying out.
Yeah, I know.
But no, Arashi, back to the point of their immunities and stuff. It's all things that their creature type literally has no way of being affected by. Corey doesn't have eyes, can't be blind. He doesn't have ears, can't be deafened. He doesn't have the concept of exhaustion. He is literally always prone. Priest, how the fuck do you grapple a ghost? How do you paralyze a ghost? How do you petrify a ghost? How do you poison a ghost? How do you prone a ghost? And how do you restrain a ghost? I mean, you can restrain a ghost if you use like, magical things, and in
Yeah,
which case he can be. But normally, like most of the stuff they have immunities or resistances to are things that literally just wouldn't work on their creature types. I don't want you feeling like I gave you the short end. No, you got a lot of cool custom abilities you can use, so I really don't think anyone's more OP than anybody else. Hawk's gonna fly over there to try to set it on fire. Corey's up in the crow's nest. How high is a crow's nest?
It depends on the size of the ship greatly. I want to be about 30 feet up off the ground, though, so I can do random plunge attack as soon as people board the ship, if people
Okay.
board the ship.
What kind of ship has a crow's nest that's only 30 feet up?
Yeah, I said I was going to climb the mast in stealth. I didn't say I was going to the top.
Didn't you say the crow's nest? Wasn't
No, you
those
said the
your
crow's
words? Because I swear you said you were going to climb up the crow's nest.
No, I said I was going to climb the main mast.
Well, I mean, still climbing the main mast kind of implies to the top, but
What
okay,
do you know?
you're only 30 feet up. Okay. I was curious because your vision range. You're the one I have to be the most worried about with that. Because your vision just completely falls off.
Functional-ish at 120 feet.
Oh, that's something to be aware of, Priest. Corey literally just can't perceive anything that's further than 120 feet away from him.
Oh, really?
Like, at all. It might as
But
well
does
not
he
exist.
understand that there is things out there?
I mean,
Yes, I'm pretty sure I comprehend the existence of a world beyond my perception.
the words you're looking for are object permanence, and yes, he does have that. That being said, we realize that he has no idea what the sun or the moon is.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Or
Or
stars.
even necessarily, like, the sky as a whole.
Or clouds, like...
I might have an idea what clouds are.
What
At
about
least in the case of, like, fog.
You know what fog is, so I guess if somebody says, like, it's like fog but really high up, I guess you'll get it.
Yes, the ocean might be a really large slime. I'm not sure yet.
But,
you're like,
but,
ooh, salty.
so you're up there, Priest is sending his his hawk out to do hawk things. Arashi, are you doing anything specifically? Did I miss something? Priest, when do you need to leave?
I could take off in like 30, 40 minutes.
Okay, so you need to leave like around 8. Okay.
Yeah, I
I
think
didn't know if your
8:20
schedule...
is like my latest.
Okay, I just didn't know if work started at 8 or if that's when you had to leave. Well, while Rushy's doing whatever she's doing, hey, look, they noticed your hawk. Okay, Rushy, perception check while these guys attack Priest's hawk. Well, Priest, I have bad news.
Okay.
One
What
of
range are
them
they
hit.
attacking from?
Oh, they waited until the hawk was in range.
Okay.
I wanted him to fly.
wait. You know what?
Like-
Dodge action, possibly. Okay, if you're flying your hawk up high, they got
Yeah.
disadvantage because it doesn't want to be hit. It's
And it's
pretty
dark,
high.
and you're only aiming for like the light of.
It's literally a light. The
Right.
darkness makes it easier to see.
Not really with like depth perception and shit.
If I stood outside with a fucking flashlight on in pitch black darkness with literally
No, more
nothing
specifically
around,
a torch. Seeing a flame gives you pretty decent depth perception. It just you can't make good corrections to how far off you were because you won't be able to see your own arrows.
That's a good point too.
anyways, Arashi, you like climb up onto a little bit of higher ground. You do some Jack Sparrowing and you get up a little bit higher.
Some Jack Sparrowing.
And you look around and you can see the little lights off in the distance and they're approaching. They're getting bigger faster. It's a smaller ship, but it's fucking flying at you. It's fucking seems to be a bit faster than your ship. Also, possibly not meant for these kinds of waters. Okay, Priest, roll me a d20
Oh, yeah.
with disadvantage.
9 and 7.
So your crow drops the oil flask, and it falls in with he had an oil flask and a lantern, right? That's what it was.
No, just an oil flask that was lit.
The oil flask was lit?
Oil flask was lit.
How long do you think a Molotov can cook for?
Well, we talked about that before the distance of the ship. You said a minute walking. He's a bird. He's flying, so probably.
No, you have a movement speed of 60 if you dash. I never said walking distance. I said you could get there in a minute. You're float walking.
Well, isn't it also coming towards me?
The bird has a flight speed of 60.
Yeah, which means he gets there twice as fast. Which still means it takes 30 seconds.
I don't know how long a real life Molotov or in game with the rope or whatever burns. But
Depends on how it's set up. It could last for a good 45 seconds.
Oh,
to
you have a
like
rope?
minutes.
Like, you have a long rope attached to it?
it would have something burning, yeah. Soaked in the oil.
I thought you just were lighting a flask on fire and handing it to your bird. Like, trust me, bird, this is fine.
In worst case scenario, I could just make another one.
Well, yeah, it drops it, it falls, it splashes against it, like, it nicks down the side of one of the, masts.
Uh-huh.
It doesn't catch it on fire, though, and it smashes into the deck and then lights ablaze. As a little pitter of fire, it doesn't hit anybody.
Does it catch the deck on fire?
I don't know how flammable you think a ship is, but you're wrong.
It's probably more flammable than you think it is.
Yeah, Gil, I
Not
think we
when
talked
you
about this
literally
before.
have torches all over the ship.
No, they don't have torches. They use lanterns.
What? Do you know how expensive oil is?
You know how expensive a ship is? Fuck, they're gonna invest in it. Or steal it.
Guilty. Torches use oil.
I mean, not
Wait,
as much.
what part are we really debating here? Because
That it's not ultra flammable, especially if you just douse a little bit of oil on it. Like they just run over with a bucket of water. Because fun fact, they're on the ocean, and they put it out. It's not like a tinderbox where it just explodes into flame.
Unfortunately, it's not actually a grease fire. If it was a grease fire, it'd be great.
yeah,
Because they pour water on it, and it just explodes angrily at them. But then that would be the grease burning. It wouldn't be the wood burning.
how long until it looks like they're gonna get to us?
Well, I mean, you going towards them took about a minute. They'll be there pretty quick. Your ship is a bunch more slower. If you had to put it into words, they're probably moving like twice as fast as your big old ship. As they're catching up though and getting into range of cannons, the captain turns the ship on the side and fires cannons at the other ship. Little barrage goes out.
How far away is this range here? Do you think? Like, guess.
Fucking excuse me, they look up at how fucking far a cannon has firing range in D&D. Fucking questions I'd never asked. Oh wow, they actually just have ships here I could use. Yeah, that's not happening.
Fuck it. In your head, how far away do you think the ships are
Looks
with?
like it's 500 to 2,000 feet. So, they're probably about 1,000 feet away.
Okay.
Also, you hear not one, but two explosions below deck that don't sound like they were the cannon firing properly.
We were so fucking set up. Oh my god. This is. What did these guys do? I look at the captain. What the fuck did you do? And who did you piss off?
What are you talking about? I haven't pissed off anyone. I mean, well, not as much as any other captain would.
Hmm.
Bryce, you read the note. You know the reason that they're attacking the ship isn't for any vendetta purposes. It's they want the ship.
So they don't want to kill us. They just want to catch us.
No, they want the ship. They give zero fucks about the people on it.
Well,
They'll
right,
probably
right,
kill
right.
you.
They don't want to destroy the ship. They just want to catch the ship. And it's night.
Yeah, it's real dark.
What if we just turn out all the lights and go a different direction? And I'll send my crow or my hawk low with a light in a different direction.
I mean, they're literally 1,000 feet away from you, and you fired cannons already. I think they got a pretty good idea of where you are.
Right. So if all the lights that they see go right, but we go left.
If a single light goes right,
Yeah, I don't know how many they can perceive from here. What if they see no lights? Fuck, isn't that better? We turned out all the lights except for one. I don't know what you want from me.
so you turn to the captain and you're like, "What if we turn off all the lights?" And the captain's like, "A little late for that now."
Okay. You handle the shooting shit. Let's go check out what the fuck happened below deck. Jesus Christ, this is the worst day. Wait, I'm dead. Why do I care about this stuff? Corey.
Yes.
Thoughts?
On.
course of action?
I'm waiting for people to kill.
He really is just waiting.
I mean,
All
you don't
right.
even know where he is. Like, you just kind of talked loudly on deck and heard a voice in your head. That's the real spooky thing about Corey, is he could talk to people without making any noise.
Monka. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna wait for people to do this. Captain has a fucking bright idea. Or Arashi has any other ideas she'd like to do. I'm open to anything. But waiting to kill shit seems like what is going on here.
The hawk comes back and he like puffs up his chest all proudly at completing his mission.
Let's try again. Hit the sails. And I hand it to him and
Strength check.
I fucking let him pick it up off the ground. And I light it with prestidigitation and so I don't have to use any tools or anything. And then I don't know, fly on, Gay Bowser. Get out of here. Be safe.
Okay,
Bird.
they really don't like the crow. Hawk. He's still way up in the air. They all miss. He drops another one. Roll me it.
You know.
Yep. Much like the first, the second happens the same.
Fucking bird.
I mean,
Get
you're
him
the one
back over
rolling
here.
for him.
I got 3 left.
As you head down, they fire the cannons again. You hear another explosion that sounds like a cannon not going off properly.
They're firing blanks. Oh my god. Ugh, the assassin's busy. What's Arashi doing?
Or else she's standing up top looking at the ship. I mean, that's the last thing she said, at least. Unless I missed something. Okay, so you run down 2. Priest just kind of floats down. Down there, you see 3 cannons that are kind of like jolted off their sides and out of commission. And people around them trying to like lift them back into proper working order and stuff because they kind of just got jostled off and flipped over and shit. Told you I was doing D&D till 8.
All the dinner. Eating it, putting it away, soaking the dishes, all on you.
I'll eat all that dinner, don't worry.
Your life sounds hard.
I know. Truly, it is the weight I carry on my shoulders every day would break the backs of normal man. Arashi, strength check. I mean, you're trying. They're really fucking heavy.
Can I help Arashi?
Priest, roll me strength check with disadvantage.
Oh, I have disadvantage on strength checks?
Yeah, no, you just phase right through that bitch.
Well,
like you go up, you put your hands on it, you feel it, and then you go whoop and just slide right through it.
I can tell you that this is not a normal cannon. This is too heavy. Never mind. I go back up top and wait for my bird.
No, Arashi, that was a feat of strength check, not athletics or anything like that. Yeah, it's really heavy. You're trying, but you're small. It's big. Even with people trying to help, like most of them are busy still just trying to load the cannons that are in functioning order. It's not really budging much. Corey's still just chilling in the mast, right? And then boom, you hear the ship collide with the other ship.
Wait, they hit each other?
I mean, one hit the other.
Hold on. If it was that close, if it was getting that close, I want to do something. I thought we were doing a ranged battle for a while.
I mean, they never shot once.
The
And
other
our-
ship
Never shot.
Oh,
Like I said, they want your ship. Why would they sink it?
gotcha. Well, if they're getting that close,
And this ship swiveled on its side to fire, so it was no longer fleeing. So yeah, no, they caught up quite quick at that point.
oh, okay. I'm okay with this then. I had an idea, but I'm better off doing other things.
Okay, we're does everybody run up on deck?
Yeah, I'm gonna ghost up to a height of 60 feet.
Corey's up on this. You fly through the moment you fly through the ceiling, it's going to be initiative, so you won't be able to do your movement until after that.
What if I choose not to consider them as hostile?
It's still initiative. They consider you as hostile.
Well, I don't see how that's right.
And tell me if you've heard this Jimmy Jam before, boys. A bunch of people throw themselves onto the deck.
And then Robin Williams starts singing about the 40 Thieves. This is what's going to happen?
And then I suddenly drop from the ceiling and people start dying.
I like this guy. He needs to do that frequently. Jesus fucking people on a ship.
Let's get these guys like in their
I may
respective-
have chain one-shot the majority of the enemies in the last combat.
Something.
Does
to
he have a
note
secret
is-
technique? Is it a shadow clone jutsu?
No, it's this thing called sneak attack that's really stupidly strong.
Those two are different.
Don't worry, guys. I'm here to not carry my weight.
Okay, and no, you did not. The crew is leaving this to you as they deal with other things that are also happening. So twos are here. Did you guys already roll and move yourselves?
I did.
Ones are 21.
Wait, we can move ourselves?
On the initiative board, you fuck.
Oh, okay.
Okay, if this is the correct turn order, ones go first. To which Arashi busts out the door and runs out. Pretty spooks his way out of the ground. You know, everybody's all there.
Spooky.
Um,
I think it's funny that people take like the first shot that they have at the solid mass things rather than the ghost. That
Right.
part is funny to me, and it makes sense.
Nope, not these ones. They see a ghost. They want the ghost.
No, that makes sense too. That makes sense too.
Arashi, meanwhile, is like an 8-year-old,
Guilty.
so they don't care.
Do I have reactions right now?
I mean, do you have a reaction for someone entering your square?
I have a spell that costs a reaction.
Like, have you used a reaction since your last turn?
No.
Then do you have a reaction?
Yeah, I can't fucking find. Oh, here it is. Oh no, wait, it's a full action. Never mind. I was thinking of a different spell. Continue.
Does a 16 hit?
Yeah.
Okay, they both hit. Both of them run up and swing at you. Be taking 10 slashing damage.
Okay.
After which, in the turn order, it is the boy I.O.
Oh. I'm going to leap it. Number two.
What's your strength?
Some
What's your
14.
wait, long jump is 14. Yeah, you can make that. Barely.
So yeah, I'm going to leap down and murderize.
Okay. Roll attack, advantage, because he doesn't know you're there.
18.
Yep, you hit. Roll damage.
Is there any extra damage for plunge
No,
attack?
I mean, you don't do any more damage, but is there more damage? Yes.
Uh, 27 from me.
27, you said?
Yep.
Okay, and you fell 30 feet, so that's 3d6 damage. You're both going to take half. Corey, be taking 6 damage. He took the other 6. You did 27. That gets us to 33. He dies. Where did I put him? He was here?
Yep,
Was
he was there. I'm gonna go hide behind this crate and hide.
Are you
Okay.
immune to fall damage and all you do is you jump on people?
No, he
I
takes
just took
bludgeoning.
fall damage.
Oh, okay. I was like, that would be a hilarious build.
22 on stealth.
Okay, you're hiding. You fell down like the knight, stabbed a man like the knight, and then disappeared like the knight. Not sure about that middle one, but the other two add up. After which, it is Arashi's turn.
I would not advise standing in that square, but I could do something else. Never mind. You're good.
Okay, roll attack. You hit, roll damage. D8 plus a D6. Wow, you. So 8 damage. The other one takes, well, 8 plus
Modified.
2, so 10. This guy dies. That one has taken 1. Oh, wait, no, 10 damage. He hasn't been hit yet. There we go. He's not dead. Okay, there we go. Yeah, okay, yeah. I gotta remember to erase the damages things have received after I kill them. Or else I get confused about what's been damaged. After which is 3's turn, which is this group. Unlike the previous day, these guys actually saw their friend disintegrate into thin air. But they're really... concerned, they're gonna try to perceive. What was your roll? 25?
22.
22. Okay, they can theoretically get that. But they didn't. They look around, they don't see you. 10, 15, 20. Wait. Here. 10, 15, 25, 30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And so they're gonna run over there. Choose turns. 10, 15, 25. Well, he got there, so he's gonna swing at Arashi. Do they have? Yes, they do. Right. That's why they're scary. Wow. Arashi does a 14 hit. Well, then he missed. Both of them. With advantage. After which, Priest, your turn.
All right. I'm gonna cast Angry Fingers through Rays of Fire. One target or several.
Oh, Scorching Rays.
Yeah. Did either of the two guys in front of me get hit?
This, if you hover over them, you will see that they have damage values under them.
Oh. I can't see with the red hand there. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna do 2 on this one, 1 on this one, but I'm gonna roll the single one first.
Hit,
Alright, and then the other 2.
hit, hit.
Okay. And they do 2d6 each. So on the first guy,
He's dead.
okay. And the second 14.
He's dead.
Good, I hate them. Need to expend a spell slot. And then when they die, I am gonna fly up 30 feet.
Okay, you're 30 feet in the air. Shaking just like you don't care. Back to the top of the turn order. As this turn starts, another flare gets shot into the sky from this time from the pirate ship that's currently boarding you guys. And it completely lights this entire area up. It's nice and lit now. Everybody can see pretty clearly. People can see before because torches, but now it's real lit, fam. Corey, your turn.
Sneaky stab a bitch.
Do it. He didn't see you coming. You got advantage. You hit. Roll damage. Oh wow.
8 damage?
Wow. I really didn't expect him to live, but he did.
That was pitiful.
You fucking zoom in and stab him straight through the glorp neck, and then you remember that humans don't have a glorp neck.
Oh, classic mistake, you idiot. No glorp neck.
Well, I'm just gonna stand there because my cunning action doesn't help very much right now.
I mean, you can cunning action disengage.
I
But
already used up
you
all
already,
my movement, so
you already ran. You can try stealthing while right next. No.
if you'll let me, I will, but you won't let me.
I won't let you. You could take. Yeah, no, there's really nothing you could do there. Well, you can cunning action dodge, right?
Maybe?
I think dodge is cunning action.
Dash, disengage, or hide.
No, it doesn't. Understandable. It'd be kind of OP. Um,
It'd be really OP. That's what Uncanny Dodge is for.
no, uncanny dodge is the one that makes you take no damage from fireballs.
No, that's evasion.
Then what's uncanny dodge?
When you see an attack, you can use a reaction to half the damage.
Then that's
Mhm.
still not dodge action. Dodge action is just disadvantage on attack rolls at you.
Yeah, I don't have that option right now.
Arashi, your turn. Okay, roll it. Don't expend that until after you know you've hit. You hit. Okay, now you expend it. Because you don't actually use it unless you hit, because you get to choose after hitting whether you do it or not. Oh, there's a fucking roll. Does defensive flourish also do damage? Yeah, yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
it does.
So that's 13, 15
15.
damage.
And she has 21 AC until next turn.
Yeah, it's not plus 2 AC, is it? I thought it was plus
It's
whatever
plus
you
die
rolled.
roll.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, no, you got
Yeah,
a
you're
lot.
pretty untouchable for a bit.
I mean, don't say that or else I'll hit. Oh wait, he's at 16 damage.
It's hard to hit her.
Wait, why was he missing a HP? He shouldn't have been. Yeah, he should be at 15 now. Yeah, okay. Next is 3 and 2's turn. Did somebody take 1 off the turn order? Oh wait, he
Yes,
folded.
all of one
Yeah,
is
yeah.
dead.
Okay. 3 and then 2's. Hey, look! A jerk!
Yeah, they found the person who killed their friend.
Lucky for you, they're using scimitars.
Person might not be the right word.
Hey, Corey, does a 9 hit?
Yeah, we went over this.
I didn't think so. One of them slips on your goop and falls over prone. Like a snail. 2's upset at Arashi because she sliced diced him. He no longer has advantage because he doesn't have friends. And she has absurd AC. Why aren't you... Thank you. Hey, look at that. He missed. Who would have guessed? Fun fact, he missed even if she hadn't buffed her AC. But I mean, he really missed. I'm not allowed to roll high.
Good.
Best DM in the world.
It's better than getting double crit by Beetle.
Fucking Beetle, man. It's your turn.
All right.
And when he's not critting, he's just dealing max damage.
So who's having the hardest time here? Which one of you two looks like you need help the most?
Everyone is completely fine. Corey has only taken damage from fall damage,
Yeah, I
And Arashi
inflicted
hasn't-
the only damage I've taken.
and Arashi hasn't taken damage. Literally, you're the only one who's been hurt by an enemy.
Oh. Well, in that case, is yellow guy hurt?
Yeah,
Oh.
it's almost like you could hover over him and see.
Oh, fuck, I
And see.
forget. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna call upon the forces that be and make him do a Constitution saving throw.
Con save, you say?
Mm-hmm.
Does a 20 succeed?
Then I never mind.
So that's where all the rolls are.
After which it is back to the
Io.
top. Corey, what do you do? Okay. Do it.
I might have missed
You did, I think. What's the total?
10.
Yeah, you missed.
All right, now disengage, move over here, and try to be Heidi. Wait, I can't be Heidi. I
I
can
was
move
about to
over there
say.
though.
I'm like, how many actions do you think you have?
5.
After which, Arashi, your turn. Okay, stab him. Do it. He ain't no bitch. Never mind, he's a bitch. Stab him. 9 damage. Okay, he's looking real beat up. After which it's 3 and 2's turn. Where do you think y'all going?
Uh-oh. They don't like my slime friend.
Almost like he's killed 2 people already. Hey, Corey, does a 17? Does a 17 hit?
17 does hit.
Then they both hit. Finally, I get to roll damage dice again. What a feeling. Be taking 8 slashing damage.
Okay.
I believe one with a bludgeoning weapon is currently fighting Arashi. After which, speaking of, the one fighting Arashi. He's gonna swing at her. Because she's being rude. I think one of them hit. Because we didn't do a flourish this time. 16 is exactly what her AC is. By God. I finally get to attack Arashi once.
Precisely 1.
Precisely once. Be taking 6 bludgeoning damage. Oh no, 7 bludgeoning damage. Sorry. One higher than I said.
Oh, fuck, I was supposed to get temp hit points. I forgot. Fuck.
Yeah, from necromancy stuff.
Oh, and I killed a second level spell. So 2 times 2 is 4. Is that how that works? Yeah, I just get 4 temp hit points.
Afterwards, Priest, your turn.
Alright. What is Corey's character's name? Oh yeah, Io.
Io. As far as I'm concerned.
Amazon does. Io, you wouldn't mind if things got a little bit hot in here, and then I get in the burning hands position.
I'm gonna let you know, he likes it a lot better
I
if
would
things get really
kind of
cold.
mind, but
There's no way to do it, Priest.
To not burn him.
Well, no, there's no way to get all 3.
Oh, I know. Yeah, I know that.
This way you hit Arashi? Yeah.
Oh no, wait, no. I can stand here.
Yeah, you can stand there. That works.
Yeah, that'll get
Oh.
those 2.
But
Yeah.
remember how you were 30 feet in the air?
I dropped down 15 feet and moved 10 because I was here.
Yeah, so you're above these guys still. Meaning you'll blaze the air above them. You would hit that guy, but you would 100% miss that guy.
He was 30 feet in the air and has a movement speed of 30.
Yeah. And he can't fall.
Couldn't he just go all the way to the ground then?
Yeah, but then he would still be right here?
Yeah.
Yeah, he can't just fall out of the sky. He can't choose to do that. He is always floating.
In that case, I'll just do another Scorching Ray.
While still 30 feet up in the air.
Yeah. I'm gonna send one at each. A nat 20 on the one fighting Arashi. A 12 on this one,
Okay.
and a 13 on that one.
Well, you hit all 3 roll.
Okay. How do you do spell crits? Same.
Yeah.
14. Do you double
Okay.
or roll twice?
Did I either, but he's dead.
Okay. The one fighting on the right, 5 damage.
Okay, he's dead.
And 7 damage on that one.
When did this guy take damage? I mean, he must have.
I was
actually
wondering
keeping,
that myself.
I was actually keeping track this time. Maybe he got Scorching Raid already.
I did Scorching
No?
Ray a couple people.
Why was
No,
he...
I killed the first 2 that I Scorching Ray. Whatever the case, I gotta leave very soon.
I know.
Yeah,
That's
so-
why we're gonna call it there.
Yeah.
Let's see. There were... You killed 2 of those, that's that much. You killed 4 of those, so each of you gets 100 XP. Which Corey's just keeping track of with the almighty counter.
Okay. Well, GG's. It'll either be Wednesdays or
Thursday.
Thursdays around this time, correct?
Yep.
Okay, I have that on my schedule now. Okay, bye.
Later.
Okay, bye. Oh, he's gone.